For weeks, we've seen the mainstream media and Democrats pressuring Trump to take a more active approach to the Defense Production Act. Now, if you don't already know, the DPA gives the president the power to temporarily force manufacturers to set aside what they're doing and produce products and items that the country desperately needs during a time of crisis. During this Chinese coronavirus response, we've seen the Trump administration use the DPA to force GM to produce ventilators at a reasonable cost, and we've seen FEMA use the DPA to force other manufacturers to produce masks. But the mainstream media and the left still aren't happy. They think Trump should be doing more. And I usually would be completely against that, but I can think of one manufacturer that would be perfectly positioned to fill one of the shortages that we're seeing in this country. Donald Trump should use the DPA to force the New York Times to produce toilet paper. Now, hear me out. I know you're probably saying the New York Times already produces toilet paper. And in many ways, you'd be right. But look at this. Look at these facilities. This is an online video showing how the New York Times newspapers are produced. Look at those conveyor belts. Look at the paper on those reams. The New York Times is uniquely positioned to produce toilet paper. I was just at the supermarket. The shelves are bare, right? We have New York Times editorial staff calling on Trump to use the DPA. Let's give them what they want. Let's force the New York Times to stop producing newspapers and to instead produce toilet paper. I think the country would be better off. I think we would be much better off if the New York Times, if these machines right here were being used to produce toilet paper instead of lies. Now, let me know if you agree. Personally, I'd be against nationalizing any industries, but if we're going to do it, we should start with the New York Times. Let me know in the comment section below whether you agree. And please, please, please give a like to this video, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. We want to grow the channel, and we can't do that without your help. Thanks.